In today's video, we'll be diving into some critical health insights hidden in the itching we might feel in different areas of our body. Some types of itching can actually be our body's early warning signs for conditions like diabetes, liver issues, or even rare types of cancer. This is the kind of knowledge that could help us take action sooner rather than later and protect our health in the long run. Often, an itch is just that, an itch. But sometimes, it's a signal that needs our attention, and it can be our chance to prevent bigger health issues before they have the chance to take root. Now, if you're the kind of person who values staying informed and proactive about health, you'll want to pay attention because today's information might just change the way you think about these small but persistent signals from your body. And as we move through each point, don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your experiences with any persistent itching and whether you've ever suspected it might be related to something more significant. As we explore these hidden health messages, remember that each of us has a unique story when it comes to health. For many of us, taking care of ourselves now is a way of protecting our future and ensuring we continue to enjoy life fully. So, if you're ready, let's dive into understanding why certain types of persistent itching can be more than skin deep, why they matter, and how being informed can help us stay ahead of serious health issues. Point 1. Itchy hands and feet. Could it be more than just dry skin? For many of us, experiencing itchy hands or feet from time to time is just another minor annoyance. We might shrug it off as dry skin or an allergic reaction to something we touched. But what if there's more to it? Persistent itching in these areas, especially without an obvious cause, could be a sign of an underlying health issue. Some of the conditions associated with itchy hands and feet, like diabetes and certain liver problems, affect millions of people in the U.S., often without them realizing it. One common cause of itchy hands and feet is diabetes. When our blood sugar levels are out of balance, our skin becomes one of the first areas to show signs. Diabetes often causes dehydration, which makes our skin dry and sometimes very itchy. On top of that, high blood sugar affects blood flow, especially to our extremities like our hands and feet. This lack of circulation means these areas may not get the proper nutrients and oxygen, which can lead to persistent dryness and irritation. If the itch won't go away, it could be your body's way of signaling that blood sugar levels need attention. More than just an annoyance, this kind of itching can actually lead to complications if ignored. The scratching that brings short-term relief can cause small breaks in the skin, which are vulnerable to infections, especially for someone with diabetes. If you've experienced wounds or cuts that seem to take forever to heal, this could also be related to the poor circulation diabetes causes. Persistent itchiness combined with slow healing can be an indicator that it's time to look at our blood sugar levels more closely. But diabetes isn't the only possible culprit. Another condition known as primary biliary cholangitis, which affects the liver, can also cause itching, especially in the palms of the hands and soles of the feet. This condition, though not as well known, is serious and often begins with symptoms that seem harmless. The itching related to liver issues tends to be more intense at night, making it difficult to ignore. When the liver is struggling, it can cause a buildup of bile acids in the body, which leads to itching, often in areas where our skin is thinner, like the palms and soles. In the early stages, it can be easy to mistake this kind of itch for a minor irritation. But if it persists, it's worth mentioning to a healthcare provider, as liver problems can develop slowly over time. Other symptoms related to liver health may include fatigue, dark urine, or dryness in the eyes and mouth. The key takeaway here is that itchy hands and feet, especially when there's no clear cause, could be an early warning sign worth investigating. Listening to our bodies doesn't always come naturally, especially when symptoms feel minor. But recognizing these small signs can help us address health issues before they become more serious. If you or someone you know has noticed ongoing itching in the hands and feet, along with any other unusual symptoms, it might be time to have a conversation with a healthcare provider. Staying informed about these seemingly minor symptoms can make a real difference in maintaining long-term health. Point 2. Persistent itchy eyes. More than just allergies? Most of us have had itchy eyes at one time or another, often caused by dust, seasonal allergies, or a bit of irritation from something as simple as dry air. But when the itching becomes frequent and persistent without an obvious cause, it may be more than just a minor irritation. Believe it or not, itchy eyes can sometimes indicate liver issues, particularly when other explanations, like allergies, don't quite fit. One of the most important functions of the liver is detoxifying the body, filtering out harmful substances, and ensuring they don't build up in the bloodstream. When the liver is overwhelmed or under stress, it can become less effective at this process. In cases where the liver is struggling, such as with a condition called cirrhosis, toxins can start to accumulate in the bloodstream, causing itching as one of the first noticeable symptoms. Because the eyes are sensitive to changes in the blood, they're often one of the first places we might feel these symptoms. Persistent itching in the eyes, especially when it's not related to common causes like seasonal allergies, could indicate that our liver is struggling. This connection between the liver and eyes is not just a theory. It's a concept rooted in traditional Chinese medicine as well. There's a saying, "The liver opens into the eyes," which highlights the belief that eye health can reflect liver health. While traditional wisdom suggests this link, modern medicine also acknowledges that liver dysfunction can indeed affect the eyes and other parts of the body. This isn't just about an uncomfortable itch. When toxins that should have been filtered by the liver remain in the bloodstream, they can irritate the delicate capillaries in the eyes, leading to sensations of itching and dryness. Over time, you may also notice other symptoms, such as redness, irritation, or even excessive tearing. But if this type of itching persists and seems to have no other cause, it's a signal to pay closer attention, as it could be a hint of liver-related issues. Our eyes are remarkably sensitive, often showing signs of internal health problems that might not be visible elsewhere in the body. If you've been experiencing ongoing itchy eyes, it could be worth mentioning to your doctor, especially if it's accompanied by other symptoms such as unusual fatigue, dark-colored urine, or dryness in the mouth. These are subtle clues, but they're often the body's way of alerting us that something might not be right internally. Taking this sign seriously can make a difference, especially if it helps catch a liver problem early on. The liver is a powerhouse of an organ, managing countless processes that keep us healthy. If it starts to struggle, the symptoms might be subtle, like itchy eyes, but these signs give us a chance to seek help and support our health. Point 3. Itchy breasts, a sign worth paying attention to. It's natural for us to experience small itches or irritations here and there, and most of the time, we can dismiss them without a second thought. But there are certain areas where persistent itching, like on or around the breasts, can be more than just a skin issue. While it might be easy to think of an itchy breast as nothing serious, this could sometimes be an early warning sign of a rare but aggressive type of breast cancer called inflammatory breast cancer. Inflammatory breast cancer differs from more common forms because it doesn't usually show up as a detectable lump. Instead, it invades the lymphatic vessels in the skin of the breast, leading to symptoms that might at first seem mild, like itching. But this itching is often accompanied by other symptoms, which can include redness, swelling, or a change in the skin's texture, often resembling an orange peel. These subtle changes might feel like a passing irritation, yet they're worth taking seriously. One of the challenging aspects of inflammatory breast cancer is how quickly it progresses. Unlike some forms of cancer that may take years to develop, inflammatory breast cancer can advance in a matter of weeks or months, making early detection crucial. If ignored, it can quickly spread to nearby lymph nodes and even other parts of the body. This rapid progression is why it's so important to be vigilant about any unusual changes in the breast area, especially persistent itching that doesn't have an obvious cause. Itching around the breast, combined with other symptoms like warmth, tenderness, or changes in skin texture, is often the body's way of saying, "Take a closer look." Though these symptoms don't automatically mean cancer, they're significant enough that it's worth getting checked. Other signs to watch for include small lumps or swollen lymph nodes, especially under the arms or around the collarbone, as these can indicate that the body's lymphatic system is reacting to an issue within the breast tissue. Ignoring persistent itching in this area can delay the opportunity for early intervention, which is key to effective treatment. Regular self-exams and checkups play an important role in helping us notice these small, but potentially serious changes. If you're experiencing this type of persistent itch along with any of these other symptoms, it's a good idea to consult with a healthcare provider. Early attention to these symptoms can make all the difference in identifying issues before they escalate. Taking care of our health often means tuning in to these subtle signals and knowing when to act on them. Our bodies are amazing at communicating, even in ways that seem small. Recognizing and respecting these signs can empower us to stay proactive about our health and well-being. Point 4. The unexpected link between itchy skin and kidney health. Itchy skin is a common occurrence, especially as we age, when our skin tends to become drier. But persistent, unexplained itching, particularly when it's not linked to dry skin or allergies, might be more than just an annoyance. Surprisingly, it can sometimes indicate issues with kidney function, and this connection is especially significant for those of us who might already be managing other health concerns. Our kidneys play a crucial role in keeping our bodies balanced by filtering out waste products and excess fluids. But when the kidneys aren't working as they should, waste products that are normally removed can start to build up in the bloodstream. This buildup can lead to a range of symptoms, and one of the most common, and often overlooked, is itching. This itching isn't usually localized to just one area. It may appear anywhere on the body and may even feel worse at night. For people with chronic kidney disease, itching can become a constant companion, sometimes affecting quality of life significantly. It's essential to understand that this type of itching isn't caused by anything on the surface of the skin. Instead, it's the result of internal changes in the body. When waste products accumulate in the blood, they can irritate nerve endings in the skin, causing an uncomfortable, persistent itch that no amount of lotion or moisturizer can relieve. This is one of the reasons why itching linked to kidney problems is so hard to ignore. It tends to be relentless and doesn't respond to typical treatments for dry skin. Kidney-related itching is often accompanied by other symptoms, although they may be subtle at first. Feeling unusually tired, having changes in urination, such as frequency or color, or noticing swelling in areas like the ankles and feet can all be signs that the kidneys are struggling. For some people, these symptoms may seem unimportant, especially if they're manageable day to day. But over time, these issues can become more serious if left unchecked. If you or someone you know experiences persistent itching along with any of these other symptoms, it's a good idea to discuss this with a healthcare provider. A simple blood test can often reveal how well the kidneys are functioning and whether any additional care is needed. Recognizing these signs early on can prevent more significant kidney damage and help keep kidney health on track. Managing kidney health isn't always top of mind for many of us, but it plays an essential role in our overall well-being. By being aware of these lesser-known symptoms, like persistent itching, we can make better choices about when to seek help and how to support our kidneys with proper hydration, diet, and routine checkups. Often, it's these subtle symptoms that give us the chance to catch a potential problem before it becomes too challenging to manage. Point 5. Persistent itching and digestive health. Could it signal a problem with the liver or gallbladder? Persistent itching, especially when there's no clear cause, can sometimes be connected to our digestive health. It might be surprising to think that an itch on the skin could be related to what's happening internally, specifically with organs like the liver and gallbladder. However, these organs play essential roles in processing and breaking down substances within our body, and when they're not functioning as they should, it can lead to a buildup of compounds that may cause itching. One key reason behind this connection is bile. Bile is a digestive fluid produced by the liver and stored in the gallbladder, which helps break down fats in the digestive system. However, if the liver or gallbladder is compromised, such as in cases of liver disease or gallstones, bile can't flow properly. This can lead to a condition called cholestasis, where bile flow is reduced or blocked, resulting in a buildup of bile acids in the bloodstream. These excess bile acids can trigger an intense, uncomfortable itch, often felt on the palms of the hands, soles of the feet, and other areas. This type of itching linked to bile issues is usually deep and persistent, making it difficult to ignore. Unlike a common itch, this sensation doesn't respond well to topical treatments like moisturizers or antihistamines because it's originating from within the body. Many people experience it more intensely at night, which can make restful sleep challenging and impact overall well-being. In addition to itching, other signs of potential liver or gallbladder issues may include unusual fatigue, digestive discomfort, dark-colored urine, pale stools, or even a slight yellowing of the skin or eyes, known as jaundice. These symptoms can develop gradually, so it's easy to overlook them until they start interfering more noticeably with daily life. But these signs, when combined, can be an indication that the liver or gallbladder needs attention. For many older adults, liver and gallbladder issues are not uncommon, particularly if there's a history of health conditions like high cholesterol or diabetes, which can put added strain on these organs. It's important to stay vigilant about these symptoms and bring them up during routine health checkups. Simple blood tests can often reveal liver enzyme levels, which can give insights into liver health and help determine if any further tests are needed. Taking care of our digestive health, including liver and gallbladder function, goes beyond just diet. It's also about staying aware of our body's signals. Persistent itching, especially with any of these accompanying symptoms, is one way our body might be urging us to pay closer attention. Addressing these issues sooner rather than later can lead to better management and improved quality of life, as well as help prevent more serious complications down the road. Thank you for watching and staying curious about your health. Remember, even small signs from our body can carry big messages. If today's video helped, please like, share, and subscribe for more health insights. Take care, and keep listening to what your body has to say.